Cloud, this is my grandfather, Bugen. He's incredible. He knows everything.
Ho ho ho. I hear that you looked after Nanaki. Nanaki is still a child, you see.
Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48.
48? Wow. Ho ho ho. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would only be equivalent to that of, say, a 15 or 16-year-old in human reckoning. 15 or 16? He's quiet, he's very quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult.
Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect you in the village.
No, Nanaki, you cannot stand on your own net yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgar. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing.
When the planet dies?
It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off.
How do you know this?
I hear the cries of the planet.
Ooh. Through the observatory? What's that?
The sounds of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die.
What was that?
That was a scream from the planet. Didn't you hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer.
They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus?
To save the planet? But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him.
Bugenhagen.
Several odd-looking people are here. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden.
He brought friends, too. I'll go get them.
He's floating.
Cloud, please call up one of them. Only 3 people can fit in Grandfather's machine.
Don't worry, my machine won't run away. Go and invite your friends.
Okay, does that mean... No, okay. All the way up. Alright, I just want to have a little bit of a nosy if I can. Alright, well, I guess there's technically nothing to do until we get that third party member. Oh! Okay, it went all the way up. Alright, so let's go... That was really weird. It went up the first time and then down the second.
How do I invite the party?
Is it just to meet up with people? Where are they all? Oh, do I have to go to a save point to do it? Right. Oh, hello. How's it going, Kate?
What did they say?
Oh, right. Yeah, they're all here. Okay.
Sure.
I've been sticking with Aerith and Barrett.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright.
Here, over here. The door's unlocked. Come in.
This is the machine. He's definitely floating.
It looks like you have them all together. Then let's begin. I'll stand there.
Alright. It's the galaxy.
So pretty. It's just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Hey, a shooting star!
And it's the intro theme as well. A modified version of the intro theme, but still. Oh, a black hole? Interesting. Wow, how wonderful. Yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? Their body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only of those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swirl called the life stream. Life stream, in other words, a path of jet energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. A new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die, and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this. So, I thought Livestream was Aerith specific. So this makes it seem like the livestream is actually a key part of the story. So what we're doing now is story. But, it's really weird, because I don't know... the goal is to get Sephiroth, right? And Sephiroth has gone to Gongaga. Or Gonjaja, whatever. Gongaga. I'm going to call it Gongaga. So what has this got to do with it? Is this just like the background context? Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. And not only living things, it makes it possible to form planets. And if that spirit energy were to disappear, planet dies. These are the basics of the study of planet life. If spirit energy disappears, our planet will die. Ooh, spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. You're talking about macro energy, right? Every day, macro reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy is compressed in the reactors and processed into macro energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, macro energy will only destroy the planet. Well, there's the reason for Avalanche. The story of the planets and those who lived with them. If you want to know more, then you must listen to the words of the elders. Nanaki? His father a coward? So that's it. Nanaki's been thinking that all this time. Okay, so talk to the elders then. So, what is all the way up here then? Climb up. Alright, and now we're at the very top. It feels like there should be like a hidden item around here. You know, something that you can't see, but if you were, you know, thorough and investigated everything, you'd be able to find it. But so far, nothing is coming out of that, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of the pacing of this. Because I thought this would be an optional thing to do, and it seemed like it, because obviously, actually, is Red 13? Yeah, Red 13 is mandatory. He's not optional like Yuffie is. But this feels like a side thing that you wouldn't have to necessarily do to complete the main story. So, is it these guys again? No, they're gone. Huh. Yeah, they were just sitting around and didn't help her.
And then, yeah, this is just nothing else to do here. Okay, fair enough. Oh, did I see this one? Ah, I didn't see this one. What is here? Hello? Yeah. You forgot your change, sir. Can I... Yes, I'm coming. Are you here to shop? That's right. Is that so? You're here to shop? Ah! I'm sorry, we hardly ever get any customers. Oh, but I do have confidence in our materia. Buy... Ooh! MP capacity, HP capacity, mystify and transform. Ooh. This is good. This is good materia. I mean, again, for the version I'm playing, it doesn't actually matter that much, but... I mean, it's very good materia to have. I just can't afford it. Okay, well... I'll make a note of that place then. So, Cosmo Canyon has unique materia for HP and MP increases. I wonder if they stack as well, or do you have to just level them up? Ah, here it is. My job is to gather all of the legends and the knowledge of the planet and to make a book. And then, even when I return to the planet, the children may still be taught about many things. Oh, we have guests. Good, good. I know. You came to ask me about something, right? Am I right? It's about the Promised Land. The Promised Land. So, what do you want to know? There is no one place called the Promised Land. That's what I believe. No, it does exist. You can say that. In other words, it doesn't exist for us, but it did for the ancients. The Promised Land is the resting place of the ancients. The life of the ancients is one continuous journey, a journey to grow trees and plants, raise animals, and make Mako energy. The Mako reactors are causing the planet to die. Unless they're just saying Mako is another word for spirit. Their harsh journey continued throughout their lives. The place they returned to after their long journey, their burial land is the Promised Land. Huh? Supreme happiness. I believe that for the ancients it was the moment that they were able to return to their planet. That moment when they were released from their fate and gained their supreme happiness. At least that's what I believe. I really don't know whether it's true. By the way, those that came with you are all at the Cosmo Candle. Are you leaving? I need to find another elder, don't I? Okay. Because it was Elder Hargo. I'm sure there's one other elder. Oh yeah, that's the way I came in. So let's go down. Alright, let's make a save here, because that's a significant progression in like the overall plot. Learning about the live stream and so on. Okay. Right, so nothing over here. Yeah. Oh, they mean the Cosmo Candle, the fire. Not the... well, I guess they wouldn't call it a Cosmo Candle here, would they? Ah, here we go. The story of the Ancients. You can't talk with the Ancients without mentioning Professor Gast. He used to come here sometimes. He was a Shinra scholar who spent his life studying the Ancients. He was a serious person. You would have thought he'd be in Shinra. Must have been about 30 years ago when he found the corpse of an ancient. He was elated. If I recall, he named it Genova and was doing a lot of research. One day he showed up here looking very distressed. He was mumbling something about Genova not being an ancient and that he'd done a terrible thing. He's been missing since then. I'd heard that he never went back to Shinra. So if you ever see Professor Gast, I want you to tell him that the old man that likes to drink in Cosmo Canyon wants to hear about the Ancients. Well, there's lots to talk about. But most things about the Ancients are all legend and folk tales, and no one knows the truth. By the way, all your friends are in front of the Cosmo Candle. Are you all leaving? I need to find out more... I need to find out more about the overall meta plot. And I need to figure out what's going on with this room. Because there's nothing here. And I can't seem to get to that box to see if there's anything invisible in the box either. So... oh yeah, I didn't do that. No thanks. Alright, so I definitely need to find Turtle's Paradise newsletter number 3 as well. So I guess it's not here. What was up in the ladder again? Actually, yeah, so ladder? Oh, is it a shop? Okay, yeah, shop. The general store. Alright, let's go and talk to the guys. Cosmo Canyon. This is where Avalanche was born. I promised my guys someday, when we saved the planet from the Shinra, that we'd all go to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Now they're all gone. Died for the planet. Really? To save the planet? We all hate the Shinra. But is it right to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Right now, I don't know. But I do know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet, or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever. I don't care. Ugh, I'm gonna do it. Again. Avalanche is born again. You okay? What a boring place, just like I thought. I want to go somewhere. Let's go find some materia. I wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, it brings back memories. I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But we're here for you, right? I know, but I'm the only Cetra. Does that mean we can't help? Turn away. And then, Nanaki? Nope. Nothing. Hey, Tifa. Cloud. Bonfires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago... It's nothing. No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask. What is it? It feels like you're going far away. You really are, you, right? Sorry, do you have a reason to doubt I am me? What's going on? Alright, I guess that's it. Okay, now what? Leaving already? But it appears your friends still want to learn more about the planet. How? Yeah? Uh-huh. This does definitely feel like there's an empty spot here, by the way. But I don't even know who'd be there to take it up. Alright, let's go all the way back up to Bugenhagen, I guess. Yeah. No, I'll leave the safe for now. Bugenhagen. Do-do-do-do-do. Nanaki? Oh, yeah. Oh, there must be another elder somewhere then. We saw 2. And there's nobody else around that I know of. I'm gonna leave this on for the time being, because it will help with figuring out where to go. Because yeah, you can also go up here into this midsection, and this goes all the way to the top. And then what? You know? Doesn't seem like you can actually do anything. Alright. Hello Reaper! Thanks for joining the stream. How you doing? Are you ready for the Game of the Year Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour? Yeah, so we've obviously seen the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct by now. I was surprised that they were going to say, oh yeah, this is totally going to be a game that you paid. So for anyone that has not currently seen the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, there is essentially what is a playable instruction manual with mini-games called Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, which is designed to sort of tell people how to use the Switch, or, you know, show off all the different features of the Switch 2. And the outrage has been, is paid rather than being for free, which I think it should be. I have been reading a bit of stuff about it on Reddit about how in Japan, culturally, it's thought of that if you give software away, that's seen as being desperate. And Reggie Fils-Aimé had to fight to have Wii Sports included in the Wii, even though that's probably like one of the best reasons to have a Wii, is to play Wii Sports on it. And that kind of makes sense about why they would say, oh yeah, this welcome tour thing, we're going to pay for make people pay for it. But the actual reason why people are so outraged is because the price is very expensive. The game's a bit loud, I think. Okay, I can turn that down, no worries. It might be because of the Cosmo Canyon music, but let's see. Yeah, it's currently at -6, so I might need to turn it down a bit. So let's turn it down to -10. It might go up a bit, so let's see. There we go, -10. Alright. Hopefully that's better, but thanks for letting me know, Reaper. Yeah. So yeah, in the UK, funnily enough, the Switch 2 price is about £430 when you buy Mario Kart World bundled with it. But in other places, it is a lot more expensive. So yeah, I've already seen all this. And yeah, I've seen it be like the equivalent of €700, I think, everything all included. Game plus Mario Kart, if you were to do that. But yeah, it's just, the pricing has not gone down well with other people, and it could still get worse as well, because of the global economic situation. That's a green one. How do I get to the green bit? Also, yes, please do let me know if the game is the game audio is a bit better now as well. Alright, let's see. I'm not entirely sure what to do now. I want to learn more about the planet, but who from? There just aren't that many people. Game audio is better now. Good, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Hang on. Why? So Bugenhagen's at the very top. Elder Hargo's in the... Hang on. How do I unseal the door? How do I unseal the door? That'll be the way to do it. But yeah, the Switch 2... Obviously the games look good. It's the pricing that people have been a bit taken aback by. So, I don't know. It's kind of like coming to terms with the reality of, yes, prices are not the same as they were like pre-2020, let's say. But people don't want Nintendo to be the one that's saying, yes, by the way, you can spend €90 on a game now. Alright. If I don't figure out where to go, I'm just gonna quickly go back to where the guys are and have a quick round table with them again. And if I can't figure it out, then I'll get the walkthrough up, because I have been using that. Ah, there we go, it's Red 13. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. No, never mind. What happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I am full of pride and joy. And that's fine, but when I think of my father, my heart is full of anger. You really can't forgive your father. Of course, he left mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving Mother and the people of the canyon.
Come, Nanaki, there's something you should see.
Huh?
That place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other person come with us?
I'll bring Aerith, why not? Ta-da! Yes, Nintendo being the first to hit was the thing that messes with everything. Well, the thing is that people have already sort of said, like, oh yeah, by the way, GTA 6 is going to be $100. Get used to the idea now, before the game is available to buy.
I wonder what he wants to show him. Maybe his material has been passed down for generations.
Alright, it's just giving you the opportunity to switch the characters. Cool. Alright, all the way back up to the tower. Is that the wrong way? Yeah, that's the wrong way. I mean, I don't think Nintendo have ever really been the poster child for having affordable games, considering that they never do sales, but I guess people have got the image in their heads of, oh yeah, Nintendo games are really good value for money, because you can spend, you know you're getting a quality game, and you can spend a lot of time playing it, like, let's say, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Smash Ultimate and stuff like that. But then suddenly it's like, oh, this is actually going to be very expensive for me to buy these games now.
Oh. Are we all set?
Yeah, sure.
No, shall we go?
What are we getting ourselves into?
Alright, come in.
Okay, you lead the way, Grandpa.
What, are you crazy? It's dangerous in there, I told you that. You want an old man like me to go first? I'll be right behind you.
Alright, Bugenhagen, what are we letting ourselves in for? Also, does this mean that I can actually go into random battles? Ooh. Are we going into the Dark Souls 2 cave swamp thing? Certainly looks like it. Alright. Just seeing if there's anything, yeah. Making sure that that little dark green dot on the floor is not a materia.